Troll in the dungeon!
Greetings and welcome to another episode of Troll in the Dungeon. I am Steven Kaczynski, aka the Troll in said dungeon. Today we're going to be going a little bit back. Over the next few episodes I'm going to be talking about the Harry Potter film series. I recently did a rewatch and I thought I should give my thoughts on it. That was formed a lot of our sensibilities as far as film goes, and then there was the Fantastic Beasts series that was ongoing until it wasn't, and then now there's talk about HBO Max series as well as like reboots possibly, or some kind of sequel film. I don't keep up with the Wizarding world as far as the news goes, but we do have these films that we can actually go back to and see if really all the fuss about them was actually worth it. So, best place to start, the very beginning, with Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, or the Philosopher's Stone if you're from the UK. Directed by Chris Columbus of Home Alone fame, and also he wrote several films before that, including Goonies, but he's most well known for directing stuff such as Home Alone series. So we're back to the very first film, started it all back in 2000 and... It was actually 2000, I'm sorry. So we're back in 2000. This film, it already had a couple of books out by that point, and now they're making a movie about it. J.K. Rowling is about to become a household name. What was the big deal about this? Well, for one, we have had kid-led franchises, but not to quite this degree at that point, and nothing... we've had book adaptations, but not to this kind of scale, this potential scale of what would eventually be 7 books, 8 films, and would set these child actors on their own careers. Now, not many of them have done a whole heck of a lot since Harry Potter, with a few notable exceptions, and it was going to be a British, Irish, and Scottish cast. So the first one, we first get to meet Daniel Radcliffe as the title role of Harry James Potter. So, what's your thoughts on it? Well, personally, my thoughts are it's not a bad little movie. Now, not to denote all the great stuff that came from it, but it was a smaller scale film. It's not to the billions of dollars that we're expecting to see from films now. It did okay in the box office. Chris Columbus did actually a good job of introducing us to that world. Now, he himself has said that he wasn't too thrilled with the visual effects. Funny enough, they got nominated for an award. I'm not even sure if it won it, but it was nominated for an award for its visual effects. Again, let's remember, this was 20 years ago. We're not used to seeing Thanos go around snapping his fingers and everyone dusting. So we have to take the visual effects abilities of that time into account. What is seen as cringe. There are several parts I'm in a lot of pain watching when I did my rewatch of the films. Oy vey. I'm not going to judge it by adaptation from the books because it's been a while since I read the books and I'm not the best judge of that. But I'll just go on the movies themselves. But yeah, that Quidditch scene's a little rough to watch 20 years later, and knowing what we can do with all that technology. We get introduced to a lot of characters, including Mrs. Weasley, Molly Weasley, played by the great Dame Julie Walters. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of screen time with her, which is kind of unfortunate. And we get to hang out with Richard Harris as Dumbledore, the first Dumbledore. I'll talk more about him in the next episode. Richard Harris himself is a fantastic actor. I'll just say that I am not a fan of him as Dumbledore. I will go more into that in the next film review. So, I hope you enjoyed this review of the films, and I'll go more in depth as time goes on. But as I said, the cast is solid. It's shot pretty well, but there's just... the technology was not quite ready for this film as of yet. And as I said, there are a few scenes that are a little cringe, but I mean, again, we have to take into account this was over 20 years ago. So, keep liking and subscribing and commenting on the videos. I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. That is really me answering. I don't have some peons to do it. I tried assigning my cat to do it. She refused. So please keep liking the videos and commenting and subscribe to the channel. And also, just so you know, my wife and I are actually doing a t-shirt shop. There are plenty of Harry Potter t-shirts there. This is not one of them, unfortunately. Hopefully I'll be wearing one in future episodes just so we can enjoy that. But check out Gasinski Geekery on tpublic.com. I will put a link to our shop in the description, so definitely check all that out. Be bold, be brave, be courageous, and, well, we'll see you. Ta-ta for now.